actually we had a little bit of a wake-up call, a little bit of a shocking experience, because the other evening last week we were sitting here and playing video games in the evening, and all of a sudden Charlie started to have really strong contractions that was really painful for her. And it's not just that they are strong, they are also regular, because we check on the phone, you know, and every 3 minutes she had really strong pain. So we called the midwife, and she, from the symptom and from the strength of the contraction, she was a little bit worried that the birth was already starting, and this is 2 months ahead of time, you know. So we were very, how to say, shocked and stressed. So we got into the car. We didn't even, you know, you should pack like a bag of the things that you should bring to the hospital. We hadn't packed anything, so I just brought some chocolate bars and some extra clothing if we're gonna be there for a while. And we went there. It's about 40 minutes. I drive as fast as I can while still driving safe. Of course, I stay within the speed regulation. And then we got there. Charlie's still in a lot of pain, and they hook her up with a lot of things, like to check her pulse, also to check the pulse of the baby to see that everyone is okay. And they also have something to measure the contractions, like the contraction, you know, goes up and down, and you can see where you are in the cycle. So it's really fantastic, and it felt like a dress rehearsal for the real thing, because they also check a lot of things, and it turns out that her cervix, it didn't start to open yet, so that means that the birth was not starting, and they kept us there for a few hours, so just to see that everything is all right, you know. They want to measure this over time. And then finally at 12 o'clock in the night we were finally done, and already still quite tired, you know. After you are stressed like that, you get quite tired. So luckily there was a hamburger restaurant open in this city, so we went to the hamburger restaurant and calm down, have a burger, cool down a little bit. And then we went home, and this for us was really a wake-up call, I think, because we had, at that time we hadn't even ordered the car seat, and we hadn't packed our bag, and I didn't finish reading, like I read some book on how to be a big support. It felt like there was so much that we planned to do that we didn't have time to do. So I think a lot of people who give birth too early, it's not just that you are worried for the kid, it's also you are not prepared, totally not prepared. And now I put a lot of effort, so I think if it happens again, at least we are a little bit more prepared.
What happened, sweetie?
I cannot zip it up.
Your winter jacket. Yeah, you can do it. No, sweetie.
In the end of November, it will be so cold. That means I need to buy a new jacket.
She says happily. Everyone else is bothering to buy a new jacket, but you are happy.
Hello everyone, I hope you all are doing well. So today we have a really interesting video, how Joe Boutien, actually for 1 whole month I didn't shoot a single clip for my YouTube channel, but now I thought finally it's time to shoot something, you know, because actually it's been quite a busy month, and the biggest thing is that of course we are preparing for the baby that's gonna come in the end of November, hopefully, if everything goes as we hope. And there is quite much to prepare. For example, we got a stroller, which you can see here. We didn't unbox yet. We put a lot of time to decide which stroller there is. There's so much you need to understand. And there's also a baby car seat somewhere there as well, that I thought maybe later in today's video we can unbox. And the smart thing these days is that seat for the car, you can also be used in the stroller, so that you can push around the kid in that way. And this is not a sponsored video. I was complaining to my friend Helena in Taiwan that Sweden is so expensive compared to Taiwan, you know. And she said that, oh, but you are having a baby now, you can do a diaper go, save a lot of money. And I said, no, I don't think that is the right thing to do. And she said that you should really take the time, because you can even sell the naming right of your baby to some Taiwanese company. And I say, I don't want my baby to be called Heiren Yagao, you know, or U-Bike or something like this. And I don't know, she seemed a little bit disappointed. But anyway, still in today's video, we can still unbox this. It's not sponsored. You interested in this stuff? Joe Bao likes to be. Wow, finally we can take something with the family. So we're taking a little trip outside. It's an adventure for Joe Bao to go outside. So, let's hope that this fits in a good way. And there is some special attachment here that it's supposed to fit inside. So the way that you do this is you make sure this one is against the seat, and then you have like a handle here that you push. Okay, now it seems to be attached, and it's like this, and then this you should also make sure in some way touch the floor. Like that. So now it seems to be good here and good here, and here you also have like indicators showing if it's green or not, and this is quite easy to rotate. You just push like this in the different ways. So, take a look at this. It's pretty nice, right? I feel I am really becoming like a daddy YouTuber. I cannot imagine 1 year ago what we will be unboxing is not Switch 2 or something like that. It's actually a car seat for a baby, and I think this is pretty good because it's quite light. It was one of the reasons why we picked this one. And the brand is Cybex, but honestly we check around a lot. Seems to be good ones from a lot of different brands. The thing you need to think about is like this brand will fit this stroller because this is the one that you can put in the car, and you can also carry it, of course, like this, and you can also attach it to the stroller. So they have a lot of systems, you know. So if you have a different stroller, you need to buy an adapter, blah blah blah. In the end, they're just trying to make money from you. I am not picking any side. It's of course it seems to be a great product from the point of view of safety. They all seems to be the same. Yeah, so this one very easily snaps into the right position, and can also, if you push this, you can rotate it if you want to look at your baby, but when you drive, you have it in this position when the baby is small, and then in the other position when the baby is a little bit bigger. And I also find out that we have this. It's too sunny in Sweden, you can use this, but I think there will be no risk of it being too sunny. So yeah, I even got a leaf already. So yeah, all we have to do now is to wait for the baby to arrive. And I also went to take some course, because in Sweden the guy is really quite involved in the process before giving birth. Like we get to learn a lot, we get to take a course, we study some book, and I learned so much about the woman's physiology that is kind of a secret for us guys, and also about the process of giving birth. And I think, at least for me, I thought that giving birth is the most painful thing. Of course we know this, but also we learn so much about all the symptoms that you can have leading up to it, and also especially the first 3 months usually after giving birth is really tough for the woman, and she needs a lot of support during that time. And a lot of my friends actually during that time has become depressed or even have other symptoms and problems. So we are also preparing a lot for those 3 months. Like Charlie has ordered a lot of food, because there is an Asian woman who lives in Germany who makes this kind of package with a lot of food to help you through those 3 months. So we have ordered that. We have ordered like cleaning of the whole house, so we don't have to bother with that. So I can just support Charlie and she can just support the kid. So hopefully everything is gonna be smooth. Life these days really, if I should describe it, it really feels like the calm before the storm. I try to fix everything with the house. I have like a long list of things I want to fix with the house, and I think after the baby comes, there will not be a time to do anything of this. So I want the house to be kind of ready, and you know, this is like a 100-year-old house, so there's still a lot of things to fix. And we also, you know, spent some time with my family, and we didn't see my father for quite some time, so we met up with him, and he was so shocked that now the belly is so, because Charlie is so skinny, so the belly really is so big. So I say, wow, belly becomes so big. Did you already gain 15 kilograms? And then Charlie like no, actually I only gained 10 kilograms. She was really insulted. And then he said, oh, but I see your face is still so skinny and your body is still so skinny. And when Jonas' mother was pregnant, she was so big, everything, arm, legs. And then, my mother just standing next to there like, So I don't know. I hope one day I will become as smooth with women as my father is. So actually these days is still quite peaceful, a lot to do, but quite peaceful, and we try to enjoy this, and it really feels like the calm before the storm. So we talk a lot about what will happen and that kind of things. So if there is something special that you wonder or something special that you're interested in, please write a comment about that. If you liked this video, please leave a like, please leave a comment, please subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.